Anonymous Alex, Luna.
You gave me vibes of that one video that it's like, if you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard.
Reminds me of that frog. Oh my gosh. There's a frog video that goes around. But anyways, I'm not gonna get involved with that. I'll see if I can find it by the end of the string. By the end of the
Yeah,
string
you can send it to me later.
Yeah, we'll see. But right now, it's first round. Bunch of dares going back and forth. It's kind of, we got an axe battle of the ages between Anonymous Alex and Luna. But I think this gives Anonymous Alex a benefit there, because I think they both know the characters very well, that it can benefit Anonymous very well, and maybe the signatures can throw off Luna. I don't know, but I think Anonymous has improved a lot with not throwing the signatures out so much. There's still one out there now, as I said it, but I mean, just trying to get these knockout options with the signatures instead. Right now, Anonymous with that weapon throw coming in, missing the second one. Luna with the jump sider coming in with the axe, tries to read Anonymous's jump, but Anonymous just doesn't move and gets that hammer and lands the jump sider knockout. Very nice job coming out of Anonymous. And Luna with a little bit of a disadvantage, but picks up that hammer, says, you know what, let me try knocking out the Nair. Misses that. Oh, it gets that stomp recovery, but does not do the dare right afterward to make it a Russian Mafia. Luna right now still with that hammer, gets the stomp sider. It is 2 stocks all clean, and now it's gonna be an interesting matchup to see if Anonymous Alex can pick up a weapon in time. Luna's just weapon serving the shit out of him right now.
I know I said that you shouldn't really worry about Alex too much, just because of the nerves of steel that he has. He's able to stay in lower bracket for a while and just cross names off the list like it's any old Tuesday. But you can see some of Alex's hesitation right then before Luna got the KO and was able to get him down to that last stock. You can see some of that hesitation coming out from Alex, who had a hard time finding a next way to approach, and that's how Luna was able to get the stock. And hopefully we don't see that too much, but I think Luna now starts to see some cracks showing the strategy that Sayre sending all the way across the screen, and also that weapon throw, Alex taking back some control. Any cracks that Luna thought that he was able to see in the strategy in the mind of Alex, I think is getting super glued together. I don't think Alex is breaking. I said, I was starting to rethink myself, like, should we start to worry about Alex? Nah, the man's got it.
I mean, he's got it kind of right now. He just read the shit out of Luna with a knockout in the second stock, but Luna comes back, has that axe right now, trying to do a lot of damage against Anonymous, and Luna's pulling out Anonymous Alex tech with the down signature. Nice neutral light coming in, very smart move. Starting to use his own like playstyle against him. But right now, Luna picks up that hammer. Anonymous accidentally throws his weapon, and Luna gets that dare knockout on Anonymous Alex, making it 1-on-1. Luna weapon starving Anonymous again. Tries to do it again, but says, you know what? Nah, I can't pick up that second weapon. Oh, picks up the second weapon anyways.
Woo.
Anonymous to the unarmed neutral light. If they can do some damage build up with unarmed, they picked up the hammer? I didn't expect it to actually be picked up, but right now Luna making things even. Nice nair coming in. Anonymous is stunned by that weapon, starving issue. Luna gets that dare coming in. Stomp Sire coming out of Luna, and then we have a possible knockout option from either one of the players. Anonymous has a lot of damage, so does Luna, and Luna shows it off with that 3-piece combo. Very nice job, and Luna takes game 1.
AJ, what did you say earlier about Russian Mafia?
Yeah. I got you. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think Luna did very well with that. And I think realistically, Luna just caught Anonymous off guard with the unarmed gameplay. They're not used to playing so much unarmed, and that really made it even. And as soon as Anonymous picked up the hammer, smack, 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 4 different attacks come out onto Anonymous Alex, and they just couldn't do anything about it.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Right now, opting for a bit of a different map, we're taking the scenery change to Apocalypse. I know, just like earlier in the first game, a lot of axe dares coming out. A bit more variety, a bit more nairs, a bit more D-lights. Also coming out is right now, we're just trying to find the spacing around each other. We're just trying to get a good few hits to connect. We're both just trying to get the ball rolling. It's very hard to get, the snowball rolling down the hill, but you can at least, give it a push, started to get rolling and get some momentum this early on in the game. And the momentum is leaning a little bit towards Alex's favor, slide charging that pivot sig. Luna able to snag the GCD light into recovery. Always a very good option, as right now we're kind of just trading stairs, trading approaches. Decides to punish the side sig with the same side sig. Alex, really, I don't even know how to describe it. That was a very smart play coming from Alex, and so is the D sig. As Alex is at a bit of a lead, however, Luna was able to come back from this. There we go. He's got some evil plotting going on. Mad scientist genius going on over here, as we could be seeing a KO come out soon, trying the same sig that Alex tried earlier. Alex also just still just trying to build up some damage. Luna, there we go, able to put a stop to the momentum, try to put a cap on the bottle. Anonymous, oh, just barely able to find his way back on stage. Luna, there we go. Some more weapon throw plays coming out in this game. We have the Axe versus Axe. The D-Sig don't work quite the same as it did earlier. And Luna is able to snag the KO. Anonymous flying very quickly across the side of the screen. But Anonymous has been really good at staying alive and knowing to make life easier for the next stock, and is also still trying to make life easier for the stock after this one as a 2-1 lead. Both white is honestly, it's really amazing to see for Alex. Luna still has more than a chance of the world to bring this back. Luna, I think, has seen some of the ways he could probably try to squish Alex in a corner. Is very hard to do, but you saw it a little bit, I think, just before Luna was able to get the second stock off of Alex, or maybe the first in that last game, whichever one it was. Alex with some hesitation, some freezing in that last one. That started to maybe show a bit of the ways that Luna could try and corner Alex. And Luna is starting to bring it back. Oh, but maybe never mind. Alex proving me wrong as Luna after that very complex engagement. As right now we're both just kind of chasing each other around the stage. We're both just trying to find the next hit that's able to count. And the next KO could sway the game if Luna's able to tie up stocks, give himself a greater advantage. Or if Alex is just able to close this game out. That recovery coming so close, and Luna almost approaching that breakdance, is trading hammer hit after hammer hit after hammer hit. The grounded dare gives Luna a little bit more time to rock steady in the race.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Anonymous is doing very, very well here. No matter the situation, they have a 1-stock lead over Luna. They're trying to get this knockout option. I see a down sig in our future, probably. I think Luna's expecting it too. And look at the damage buildup that Luna just did onto Anonymous Alex. That is a orange stock that Anonymous has as we speak. Oh, but that down signature that I was talking about landed. There we go. And now it's 1-on-1. Oh my
AJ
gosh.
seeing into the future for that down sig, and Luna deciding that he's had enough. You know, Hammer's fun, but maybe this Axe can take a bit of a break, and we're switching out for the Thor. Some very good stats, some very good sigs, a very powerful character and a very powerful contender to Taros, and I kind of knew it that this wouldn't be this wouldn't just be a constant Taros versus Taros. Luna putting his foot down and going with the Undertaker. We're going to see how well this orb goes, and a little bit of a versatility. Orb is a bit more faster of a weapon, and it almost kind of feels like a second sword sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a lot of speed that comes in with that orb, and Anonymous might be thrown off by it a little bit because of their signature sets. Because, I mean, they're using the signatures a lot, and I think there's a lot of recovery time that Luna wasn't able to punish due to the fact that they did not have a very fast weapon. They had Axe, but Anonymous knows the Axe is the back of his hand. That's what he's been knocking damage it with. So going forward with this, it is very even right now. You can see Anonymous is going in with that hammer and trying to do something, but Luna has a lot of control, especially with that orb. And that did not land off that edge, by the way. And you see that jump side air onto Anonymous. Anonymous tries to get back to that ledge. Oh, Luna with a sidelight side air. There we go. And Luna with a quarter stock lead right now.
Undertaker pick doing him quite well on this map right now. Alex has a bit of work to try. Alex has work to cut out to him to try to make this back, and is putting in the effort to try to get it done. As you can see, Luna is starting to get into KO color as Alex isn't really Alex is starting to fall a bit into orange as Luna is not stopping the barrage of hit after hit and is just playing relentlessly as if he's still on the color yellow. But look at how deep that is starting to get into red, like how dark that is. Luna is still just playing relentlessly, and there we go, some Thorsigs coming out. Luna is unable to get Alex down to his last stock, which would have been a huge lead, but Alex is able to keep himself afloat a little better. Damage lead, a little scary, yeah, and Luna still continuing to just keep up the damage lead and trying to turn into a stock lead right here. Luna with an incredible lead throughout this entire game, just has a grasp on the entire pacing of this game right now. Alex is really gonna have to find something to work around this Thor. This is horrifying to watch, but still, Alex is still in this. Just like we said, if you think you're supposed to be worried about Alex, you probably don't be. Nerves of steel, man can stand up against anything, and there we go. Game has slowed down a little bit. Very good for Alex, as he needs just a few more hits to maybe balance out the stocks, as he's not too far gone in this last one, and this stock could be a good sign of things to come for Alex with that little orb combo. Very skillfully placed. Gonna put another one up for Luna.
Yeah, very nice job coming out of Luna with that Thor. That Thor did a lot of damage to Anonymous Alex going forward. And I wonder if they're going to still go with the Taros, and they are. They're going to stick with that Taros, and I think they avoided Apocalypse. They're like, no, we're not going back there. And what is, they knocked out Demon Island too, which surprises me because, well, Orb Dare is kind of miserable trying to deal with that as like an edge guard on Demon Island, but I'm surprised a lot of the big matches that we see Anonymous do well on were on Demon Island. He just doesn't want to go to the map anymore.
3, 2, 1.
So with that being said, right now between Luna and Anonymous, looks like Anonymous picks up the first weapon, gets the first attack on the Luna, and now picking up that orb, and we'll have to see how Anonymous does. And hopefully it's going to be a very close game, and even we might even see a game 5 here.
And if I'm not mistaken, Alex has also had a change of weapon skins, now using the Battle Pass Azov axe skin right there, and it seems to be doing him quite well, as he has a bit of a lead right now. Luna has some work cut out for him to try to come back from, but Luna's, movement and tech with the soft platforms looking very incredible right now. But there we go, some more orb combos. Luna making very good use of the orb combos. The hammer skin still same skin that he used last game. Luna just trying to find a good way to approach for the KO. Just jump GC Sig off the ground. Try it again, almost works. Right now it's Alex in a rough spot after being in a bit of a lead. Luna knows how to bring this back, but it's still so very, very close. Next few hits could sway the entire set if Alex has a bit of breathing space and is able to last a bit longer. If Luna gets a better lead and is able to close this first off out from Alex, that weapon throw sending him off the side of the screen. Luna choosing to stick with Orb. These combos coming out from Luna have been incredible with Orb. When did Luna even learn Orb?
I mean,
a very pleasant surprise.
I mean, I've seen Luna play a bunch of different weapons when it comes down to really facing opposing players. I remember seeing a money match where everyone got mad that Luna was playing so much Taros that they swapped to Fate and did well. So now we're seeing that Orb gameplay come out, and we do see Luna lose that first stock as well, but we might also see that as a pocket pick if they go to game 5. But this Thor pick is definitely messing with Anonymous Alex right now, and Anonymous is trying his best right now. He misses that down signature barely. I don't know what's going to happen here.
It might not be messing with Alex too much because he is starting to slowly build himself a bit of a damage lead. It's very, very slight, but it's a better place to be in than at a deficit. A lead that small could be reversed and changed very quickly, but Alex is really looking to not make that happen. Just a few more good hits away from a potential knockout on the Luna second stock right here. There we go, that dare sent him really high, but that Sayer also, you can just see how, for a little bit, the difference in between these players' health. And there we go, side sig, pushing Luna out, down to that second stock. Alex choosing to do a little bit of work with this axe right now, letting Luna grab the weapon, has to throw, maybe thinking that it would connect, or just wants hammer with the hammer v hammer matchup. Alex is in a very good spot to take this 2-2, but Luna is just really digging for the reversal right now, just digging for it, as Alex is really just trying to put a stomp on that, just barely avoiding the sig. How the hell does that work? Oh, his movement is so tight. Both players knows what's at stake. Alex's second stock, and now both an even game is at stake right now. Alex still a bit of a lead after everything that Luna's put him through. This lead is pivotal. This lead means so much to Alex. He just needs to capitalize it, keep building on it, make sure that he rests on it quite nicely. But Luna, with the weapon starving, gonna start to make white into yellow, and yellow maybe into orange right now to even out the game. But Alex canceling Luna's ability to even out the game, putting him in red right now. And with some of the things that we've seen Alex been able to pull, this could be KO color for this. If Luna isn't able to avoid some attacks correctly, we could be seeing a game 5, but Luna still has it in him to shut this out and bring this all home. As right now, with a little bit of hesitancy to try to connect attacks, you can see the difference in how far they fly from each other. Alex has finally found his way to, know where the SIGs are and place the dare. Alex needed a minute to, know where Thor's SIGs is, get used to playing against him, and perfectly place that dare. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And now we are going in game 5 of the phenomenal losers semifinals between Anonymous Alex and Luna. Luna sticking with that Thor pick, and Anonymous sticking with that Taros pick. So let's see how this goes. And game 5 will be going onto the map, Mammoth Fortress, a movable platform that might be useful to either player, but Anonymous has to really worry about that orb right now. So let's see here as we go with this. Right now it seems like right now Anonymous and Luna both have hammered, both with the range attacks, but Luna coming in with that 3-piece onto Anonymous, knocking Anonymous into the orange. Nice little 2-piece right afterwards. Anonymous is having a rough time getting their footing against Luna. Luna realizing it and taking advantage of it solely. Nice dare, nice down leg coming out of Anonymous. Alex, nice nair as well. Coming into a weapon throw, but misses. Nice recovery instead, picks up the hammer. And right now, as we speak, stop, side air coming out of Luna. And Anonymous, gets almost knocked out by the recovery, but bumps his head. No! And Luna takes that first the first stock to their name, and Anonymous is trying to pick up a weapon right now. We'll have to see how it goes, but as we speak, Anonymous picks up the axe, says, you know what? Come for me. Nice little axe there coming in. But Luna's countering him with that orb. That orb is messing up Anonymous so much as we speak. And we'll have to see. Nice little 2-piece coming out of Luna. Trying to do something else. Anonymous missing that down signature and gets it neutral late in. I see a possible 1, 2, 3 neutral sig. Maybe not. He's just baiting Luna. I think they're just literally baiting Luna for attacks right now as we speak. Luna with the nair coming in. Looks like we might see some different type of gameplay here. I mean, Anonymous is just trying to do parry right now. I think they realize Luna is attacking early a lot, but now they don't have a weapon because Luna weapon starved them, so they gotta be careful about that, doing that in the future. But right now, I mean, Anonymous is down by a stock. Oh, misses the side air, lands the second side air instead, misses the second weapon throw. Does not want to be pushing Luna off that ledge because that hammer recovery can do a lot of damage. Luna with the stomp side air. Anonymous with a down signature, and it is 2 stocks all between both of these players as we speak. It's going to be a close one, chat. Right now, I mean, Luna's got the advantage, but if Anonymous can do the Taros damage way and knock Luna even, it's going to be interesting, chat.
We've seen leads reversed so quickly in just this set alone so far. So really nothing is out of the equation right now. The fact that we're at a game 5 just shows the adaptation and commitment to these players of just who wants it more. And right now, we're both who wants the KO more, is that's really going to determine the sway of the set. Who goes down to their last stock first? Alex is going to have to do a little bit more work as we're on red on orange right now. The hammer to hammer matchup. That Sig, I'm pretty sure I saw Stig startup animation almost go through, but Alex knowing to stomp that out. Luna stomping Alex out the stage, almost hitting the recovery, but Alex with the recovery of his own, placing him back on stage quite nicely. Luna going very ambitious for that GC. What the hell? That Sig! Alex just barely outrunning that Sig, and with the GC breakdance. This is going so back and forth, just trading play after play, hit after hit. That Sig is going to hit, drag Luna down a last stock. This could be it for Luna, but at the same time, just a few more hits, a few more good combos, a good KO could also be very well for Alex, or at least come very close to it. Luna just needs to try to find a weapon. Alex throwing to maybe try to pick up hammer again, but Luna knowing to secure that and bring Alex down to last stock.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be absolutely close going into this game. This is game 5, last stock. Anonymous does not have a weapon, though. Luna is going to take advantage of that as we speak. So we'll have to see right now. Stop there. Oh, the weapon starve. Oh, he missed the neutral light, which allows for Anonymous to get that 2 hammer piece on the Luna. Luna kind of keeping an eye on it. Nice dare coming in. Sub side air by Anonymous. Luna's on the ledge in the red, and Anonymous realizes Luna is stressed out.
Weapon throw.
We had a side air coming in, and we might have a knockout, ladies and gentlemen.
We are definitely starting to neighbor on a bit of a knockout. Luna is still just trying to build up damage, juggling Alex and also juggling weapons at the same time. Luna's capability to juggle both Alex and weapons at the same time really coming in a miracle right now. Alex choosing to pick up that hammer matchup one last time, but Luna has to throw and pick back up hammer because he was manipulating the weapon cycle good enough so he can pick back up hammers. We have a perfectly even game right now. Not even for losers finals. This is losers semis, and the weapon throw gonna put Luna in a good spot to take it all.